Hello, Reelers. This is John Joyce Baker. I'm signing in on my latest entry. I believe this is my fifth entry, and it's a progress report on how I'm. I guess this is part of the Create and Connect series. This is a discussion of my progress. Very important news. Beginning with, I'm working on the second installment of my costume routine, Drag, which we'll be working on this Sunday. We'll be shooting video for that, and we'll be editing it later on. It was a true guerrilla filmmaking experience for me the first time, and for all of us, and including Arnold and Tim and my wife Susan, and it's we're at it again. We're recruiting another face into the family, and this will be the second installment of the series, and I hope to complete a third installment before the summer is done, and then continue to make more as the seasons go on. But this summer has been a very fruitful season for me, and the impossible has become possible. And speaking of which, my long-term project, among other things, is to lease my apartment, to rent out my apartment, and move out of New York City. Aiming for the deadline of March 27th of 2017. The significance of March 27th being that was the day back in 2006 that I first signed on to my current job, which I will go into further detail in future installments. I can't really discuss it here until after my escape is complete. So I've got the paperwork here for a lease application. Not only do I have a lease application right here, can't show you the ink, but in addition to the lease application, I have a prospective rentee, a person who's willing to rent out the apartment. A very close friend of mine. He's making inquiries. We're working with him to begin the process of getting him into the apartment, and in turn we are looking for locations outside of New York City, particularly Ulster County, which is a part of New York State that we're very much in love with, particularly Rosendale. The significance of Rosendale is I was at a bed and breakfast out there last year, and I was just sitting on their patio writing my script, and one of my many scripts, and I had totally lost track of the fact that I had a day job. I was having so much fun, and I was so much at peace. And then I thought, what I'm doing now could be my job. I don't have to stay in, I don't have to stay at my current job. I can move on. And then I started thinking along the lines is, what can I do to make the move out of my current job and out of the city and into an environment that I would enjoy and would coax my creative juices. Getting back to leasing the apartment and renting out the apartment, this is an exciting move for me. It's going to involve other aspects of. I'm going to be switching my. Going to be switching my benefits over from my own to my wife's, because I will no longer be holding down a city job. She'll have a job. She has a job with the state, which enables her to move around the state and make it easier for us to move out of New York City. Prior to last year's insight, or what we would call an epiphany, I was considering finding another job and finding a way out finding a way out of the city, and it. I looked at it negatively. I was kind of a pessimist. I was like, "Oh, there's no way I could do this. There's no way I could get the money, and there's no jobs outside New York City that I could work with." And I thought, I'm stuck at this dead end job that I can't stand, and I'm stuck here for good. And then my wife and I, Susan and I, just started piecing things together, and things are looking good. That's my overall goal. My concrete goal, is to rent out my apartment and to move out of the city by March 27th of 2017. That's my overriding goal. So on that note, I will sign out and get in contact with you guys at a future date.